Good morning, it is August 7th. We have just started hiking. We're only like a half mile in. Today we're doing at least 18, but probably 24. The water situation is not great at all. There's water in 6 miles, but then after that it's a 18-mile water carry. Because the next water is supposed to be at 14 miles. But apparently when the water gets too low, the local guy that maintains the pump takes the handle off and we can't use it. And then the next water after that is 10 miles after that. So yeah, water at 6 miles, water at 24 miles. It's kind of annoying. So yeah, I'm going to get to 6 miles and then decide what I want to do. Obviously I'll fill up, but carrying extra water and whatnot, we'll see. Yeah, I mean, 23 miles I can go into Fish Lake, but I don't really want to go to Fish Lake, and it's still 23 miles before I get water. After I get water in 6. So anyways, we're gonna get hiking. We're in a section that has a lot of blowdowns, but thankfully a trail crew has been here through recently and has cut up a bunch of the new ones, so that's really awesome, and I'm very, very grateful, because I mean, this would have been a bitch to get through if a lot of these were still down. On my way to the bathroom, and look at this caterpillar I found. Just got a bit of trail magic not too long ago from Happy. She's kind of supporting or like meeting up with her partner that's heading solo right now, so that was cool. But yeah, I guess they did a really big trail magic yesterday or the day before, and she was taking down the signs, and I got a can of Pepsi to pack out and a clementine. She was offering a few more things, but my pack is pretty heavy with full water and whatnot. Heiko was just ahead of me, and he had a couple of beers and packed out a Rice Krispie treat and a good to-go meal. And then I'm not sure what the other solo person got, but that was nice. Thank you very much. I'm very excited because I'm probably going to have to dry camp. And I had 2 sodas tonight to drink. One from a Coke that I packed out yesterday from Hyatt Resort, and the Pepsi. And that will help me get through tonight if I don't get all the way to the next water. So yeah, thank you very much, Happy. Found another neat caterpillar. This is actually the 3rd one today. The one this morning I didn't take any pictures of. Started to come across my first lava fields in Oregon. Setting up my tent, and I noticed this beetle. It's kind of like a ladybug, but it's really big and black. Good morning. It is August 8th, I believe, and we've been hiking for about an hour now. Got out of camp around 5:10, and we're going through a bunch of lava fields. Not my favorite, but they did their best to like make it as smooth as possible, so I'm really appreciative of that. But I think it's gonna be like this off and on for like 6 miles until Fish Lake. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's how it's gonna be. Not much else to say. I'm trying to get to water, and then the next water is 6 miles from camp, and then it'll be 11 miles till the next one. So still doing kind of long water carries. Yeah. I guess Oregon's a little bit more drier than I anticipated. I guess that kind of makes sense. I thought just with them having more snow too, because they had a 200% more snow than they normally do. They had also a historic year, not just California. And I thought for some reason that this late in the season that the water would be better, but apparently not. Anyways, I'm gonna get hiking. I don't know what mountain this is that we're hiking towards. Of course, it looks a lot bigger than it does in the video, in my view, but it looks really pretty and majestic, just jutting out of the background there. But yeah, still in lava fields. Like I said, it probably will be for until Fish Lake and probably after it too. So Sticks just passed me not too long ago. I was taking a break. I was gonna wait and try to hike another 5 miles to the water before I took another break, but I was just too hungry. Anyways, she will be camping ahead of me. Heiko is also way ahead of me, but they've been talking. This is also a concern of my friend that's ahead. Now the talk is maybe skipping ahead to Washington, to hike most of Washington in August instead of September, because it's not uncommon for it to start snowing in the higher elevations in September, especially towards the end of it, and just finishing it out and then coming back down to finish Oregon or the Sierras or whatever. In Old Faithful's case, last time I talked to him, his plan is to continue Sobo until Tahoe instead of going to the Sierras. And then the group that he's with, again, the last time I talked to him, they're going to flip up to Washington, do Washington, because they are also worried about the snow starting in September up there. And anyways, so Sticks and Heiko are starting to discuss skipping up. Me, personally, I wasn't thinking of it as an option until she mentioned it. I think we're all noticing that it's starting to get really cold in the mornings, just in general. And I am remembering what it was like to hike in September on the AT. Granted, I know the elevation isn't as high overall compared to this trail, but we did, New Hampshire was really cold. Really, really cold, where some of the higher mountains are. So, I don't think I'll do this as an option yet, but if I do, I'm still going to hike to Sisters, because I have a box there and I have a box in Shelter Cove. Sisters has my ice axe and some warmer clothes and my second journal, which I actually need. I'm running out of pages in my other one. Anyways, so I have places to get to because I have mail waiting for me, basically. But if I were to do the skip up plan and then come back and finish Oregon, I will not have time to do the Sierras, for sure, 100%. But I think I can at least get the other Oregon and Washington finished. Anyways, if I were to do this, I'd be skipping up from Sisters to Cascade Locks and then heading north that way. One thing I'm worried about, though, because today I'm just kind of having an off day, I'm worried that if I skip up, that once I cross the border, I might not want to. I might just be done with the trail that year. I might not want to come back down to Oregon and trying to finish out those miles at the lower elevation in September. But at the same point, y'all know I really, really do not like the snow. I've been avoiding it pretty much this whole trail, and I've been successful for the most part. So I guess we'll hike another 200 miles and then we'll decide then if we're skipping up. But if I do, that might line up to when Old Faithful is skipping up too. I roughly know when the date that they're going to do it. And I think I'll be in Sisters by then. So it's a possibility I might get to hike around him if we skip up at the same time. Aww, the mouse is hurt or something.